Hello, this is the Days in Russia channel and my name is Sasha Kalistratov. Today I made a long way, more than 500 kilometers, to show you two beautiful places, the Leaning Tower of Nevyansk and Monastery and White Kremlin of Verkhoturie. So let's look at the factory town of Nevyansk.
I believe that everybody knows about the Tower of Pisa. This tower is called the Tower of Nevyansk, and it was built by Demidov. Demidov was a person who got an opportunity to be responsible for factories that were built in the Ural region back to the times of the Tsar Peter the Great. And he was a big fan of different wonders of the whole world, and he was really impressed with the Tower of Pisa, and he wanted the same tower here in Nevyansk, and that is why he built it with a little angle. That's why it doesn't look straight at all. Under this tower he used to keep money that were printed here, and Tsar didn't know about this money. That's why this place was very suitable for keeping secret money.
Unfortunately, I didn't have an opportunity to see the Leaning Tower of Nevyansk inside of it, but I saw a church that was built in the 18th century in front of the Leaning Tower. Let's go 300 kilometers to the north and see the Monastery of Verkhoturie.
Many people visit this place because it's very important for everybody who is a Russian Orthodox Christian, but they have pretty strong rules. For example, they didn't let me come into this place wearing shorts, and I had to change them to pants. And Verkhoturie, how this place is called, is known because Saint Simon used to live here a long time ago. He prayed a lot, he fished, and he was an example of a perfect Christian. That's why this complex of cathedral is dedicated to him. The whole world knows about the Moscow Kremlin, but in fact there are many Kremlins in Russia. One of them is the Kremlin of Verkhoturie. The common color of Kremlins is white. Actually, Moscow Kremlin is the only Kremlin that is red, and it became red only in the 20th century. So let's come and see how the Verkhoturie Kremlin looks like.
The law is a fortress on a hill that armies cannot take or floods wash away. This phrase by Prophet Muhammad is the best description for Kremlins. Kremlins are Russian governmental centers that were built back to a long time ago. For example, this Kremlin was built in 1598 and then was reconstructed with this white stone in 1703. Today, Kremlin is a very romantic place to get married. This Kremlin is currently used by the city government for their purposes. That is why I was surprised to see that there are many ways to get fun here. This is the so-called historical camp near the Kremlin, where people can feel like they're warriors of the ancient Rus. Some of them are dressed like warriors of the Rus, and some of them are dressed like they are Polish warriors or somebody else's warriors. Even little kids can feel like they're defending their fatherland. So I think it's a very nice place to go with children. Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye to the town of Nevyansk and see a couple of more remarkable places.
Saint Simon, or how we call him in Russia, Simeon, used to live and pray in this church, and he used to fish in the nearby river. It was common for him to sell fish and different kinds of clothes for people who lived here around, and he had a perfect life for Christian. That's why after his death he was recognized as a saint, and different kinds of cathedrals were constructed.
That was the new episode of the Days in Russia channel. I hope you liked this one. Please subscribe for my channel and tell everybody to do the same thing, because I try my best to make the best videos about my favorite country, Russia. Goodbye.
This tower was built.
Давай, я снимаю.
Не трясись. Давай.